Just a little bit.
Personality profiler Dr. Richard Levak here with how you can cope with the stress. And also, I didn't know this was a thing, election stress disorder.
Oh, it's a thing.
It's a thing? There's such a thing as an election stress disorder?
The American Psychological Association just released a survey of stress in America, and they found that 50% of people, regardless of party, expressed anxiety about this election. They say it's equal to their anxiety about the economy, about work, and about money.
All the things that people worry about.
And they say that 1 in 4 people say they are less productive at work.
Because of the
stress of the election and the conflict. And when people drive, listening to political discussion, they drive more aggressively.
That's true, because there's a lot of happening.
So, it's like it's everywhere. We can't escape it. Social media has added to that because we've had contentious elections before. We've had difficult elections before. This one's just off the scales in terms of that stress because of it. It's just surrounding us everywhere, on the Twitters, on the phones, on the Facebook.
That's exactly right. And the problem with this election is it's been so negative that people are terrified about what's going to happen next. If both potential captains of the ship are seen as terribly flawed, and there's been so much negativity, people are afraid of, okay, the election's going to be over, but can we trust the next captain? And what's actually going to happen to our lives? Can we trust anybody to solve our problems?
You say these people, are there groups that are more influenced or might be more stressed out, like the millennials compared to maybe the older generation?
You know, this was amazing. Most surveys have shown that people over 70 generally are less stressed. In this election, the most stressed are the 70 and above. 6 out of 10 seniors report feeling very stressed by this election, fearful for their kids, for their grandkids. And the issues that they care about, like Medicare, Social Security, have not really been discussed.
They've been impacted tremendously over the past year since 2008. So especially that group that's kind of transitioning now to being a senior.
Very anxious.
Very anxious,
And then the second most anxious group are millennials. Millennials, because they've had grave concerns about their careers and money, and no one seems to be addressing it. So there's a tremendous amount of stress.
We're always talking about the millennials being worried about everything. We have a lot of them here. They seem to be doing just fine. Okay, the election, when the election is over, we always think, oh, it's so content. And then when it's over, everybody gets back to normal. It seems like this election, it's been going on for so long. Will we be able to kind of get rid of that anxiety, get rid of that stress?
Well, that's what we are all concerned about. That's what the survey really wanted to address, which is how do we heal? When we have, you know, it's like kids. You all have children. You know that if mom and dad are fighting, the kids are disquieted. In a crazy way, the president is sort of like a figurehead. A parent, and when we have put both of them down so much, the fear is that afterwards, can we calm down? Can we really trust our leader? And if we can't trust our leader, the country is more fractured.
And we're going to see how all of this is going to play out in the next few days.
So do we feel better now or not?
Can I tell you an amazing study? One last amazing study. A study using Fitbits showed that after each debate, people slept shorter by 5 to 10 minutes, which isn't that much, but it's enough. After the election, people's sleep was disturbed.
Let's hope everybody isn't as stressed and anxious on Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning,
never know.
You never know.
Dr. Levak, thank you for being here. We'll send it back into you.